Are you undecided if you want to practice yoga in a studio or online? Both have good and bad points. Hi, if we haven't met, I'm Mike, your English yoga teacher, and I help you do yoga in English with Japanese support. こんにちは。英語でヨガ教師マイクです。If you subscribe to my channel, it helps support me so I can help support you with your English yoga practice. This video has English and Japanese subtitles available, so please use them if needed. この動画で英語と日本語の字幕がありますので、ぜひ使ってください。
Studio versus at home.
When selecting a yoga class, the most essential thing is to think about will it satisfy your needs. Some people enjoy going to a yoga studio because they find the environment encouraging and inspiring. Others choose to do it at home because it makes them feel more relaxed. Any type of class is a great way to experience yoga's health benefits. And if you're looking for an approach to keep healthy and active, it's a great way. Advantages of doing yoga at home. Starting a yoga practice at home has numerous benefits over doing it in a class, including convenience, flexibility, cost, privacy, and freedom of judgment. Additionally, it's a fantastic way to develop coordination, balance, and strength. Practice at your own pace. When practicing in a studio, you need to get there on time, and if you're late, there's a chance you could be turned away. One of the most significant advantages of doing yoga at home is that you can practice whenever you like. It's simple to set aside some time to do a quick yoga class in the morning before you go to work, or in the evening, take a few moments to relax. It's either cheap or free. It might seem obvious, but paying for a yoga class at a studio can be expensive. A single yoga class in Japan can typically cost between 1,000 to 2,000 yen per class. Over the course of a month, this can quickly add up. However, you can always choose to practice at home if you're trying to save money. To allow you to try out their services before committing to a monthly membership fee, several websites offer free trial periods. On YouTube, you can find tons and tons of free online yoga classes, including some of mine. Practicing with books, yoga DVDs, and other materials from your neighborhood library is also acceptable. Go at your own speed. Doing yoga at home, you can choose what type of class you want to do, how long for. So for example, if you want to do a quick challenging flow or a long class that is relaxing and is a restorative style class. Also, you can schedule your own lesson times anywhere you like because there are no fixed times, and you can relax that you won't be late. You could, for instance, solely decide to practice more on the breathing and meditation side rather than the physical practice. You can make the class as long or as short as you like. Your goals for the lesson will determine how long it will last. Short lessons can be ideal if you just want to stretch and unwind. Longer lessons, however, may be beneficial if you have a bigger challenge as your goal. For example, to increase strength, flexibility, or muscular tone. Those with limited time, it's a great way to get started. You can select from a variety of classes that last between 5 minutes and all the way up to 1 hour or even 90 minutes. No comparisons or insecurities. You won't feel embarrassed if you practice yoga alone because there's no one else there watching you. Attending a class can make you feel more self-conscious about your pose, your posture, and the form in front of others. But since there aren't any other students there, you won't have anything to worry about performing something incorrectly or not looking perfect in every pose. The environment is in your hands. You have total control of the environment when practicing at home, including the lighting, temperature, and other things that can influence your practice. These factors are out of your control in a studio. So you must accept the yoga instructor's decisions. By eliminating this lack of control, which you have at a studio, a home practice enables you to devote more time to your practice. Variety. Most yoga studios only provide a few types of styles of yoga. There are tons of yoga styles available online if you prefer to practice at home. For example, there may be some styles which are not common in your country. For example, in Japan, Strala Yoga is not very common. So if you want to do a Strala Yoga class, the main option is to do online. Anyone may follow along with a variety of yoga styles, including yin, restorative, and hatha. No commute with more convenience. A home yoga practice is ideal solution if you're seeking a way to include more fitness into your day without spending extra time traveling and getting stuck in traffic. You just step on your mat and use the time you saved not traveling by spending more time on your mat or engaging in other self-care activities to improve your daily life rather than driving to the gym, to a studio, hurrying, especially during rush hour. Disadvantages of practicing yoga at home. It's important to be aware of any potential downsides before beginning a home yoga practice. Equipment purchases, fewer social interactions, and individualized teaching are some of those disadvantages. For instance, you could not get the individual attention you need from an instructor, which means you might miss out on insightful advice, hints, and direction. Additionally, if yoga is new to you, you might not understand some of the poses well enough to do them correctly on your own. Bad habits. You will eventually form some bad habits if you practice yoga at home. You won't necessarily have the flexibility, strength, or body awareness as a beginner to achieve the proper alignment of some poses. Without the direction of a skilled instructor, you could end up keeping poses for too long or picking up bad posture habits which cause discomfort or injury. You'll be more likely to keep to simple yoga poses and avoid more challenging ones, which could limit your growth. No individualized guidance. Find a class close to you if you want to study yoga, but you're unsure where to start. Your teacher will be able to guide you through the basics and teach you the poses customized to your needs. For instance, instructors could inquire about your present health state, other suggestions based on your physique or degree of fitness, or offer feedback. The teachers will also show you how to do each pose correctly and demonstrate the proper breathing techniques. Technology can be annoying. You will need some type of teaching in your home unless you are an experienced yoga practitioner. If you rely on online yoga, you must have a strong and reliable internet connection in addition to devices that can stream those videos. This could be a challenge and frustrating for someone who is new to technology. If you spend half your time trying to figure out how to watch the video for your online class, the relaxing and stress relieving effects of yoga will be lost. Less interactions with others. When you practice at home, you're less likely to make new friends than you would in a class. As a result, you won't have much opportunity to socialize and establish friends like you would in a class. It might be best to think about enrolling in a class in a nearby studio if you value making friends and experience things with others. You need to buy props. Most studios will offer yoga blocks, yoga blankets, bolsters, straps, eye pillows, stand bags, yoga wheels, sometimes even yoga mats too. You'll need to buy these necessary pieces of yoga equipment or find alternatives if you want to practice at home, and you will have to pay the upfront cost and require storage for these props. Focus. Depending on your living arrangement, you might find it difficult to find a quiet place to practice. If you have kids or pets, it can be difficult to get some peaceful time to yourself. And there are many distractions when practicing at home. You might start just looking at your phone, doing something else, or looking at social media instead of doing yoga. Advantages of practicing yoga in a studio. A yoga studio class has many benefits, including access to knowledgeable instructors who are experts in their field, and a welcoming environment where you can ask questions and get feedback from other students too. You can entirely concentrate on your individual practice in a studio without having to bother about anything else. Alignment support. Your body should be in proper alignment for various reasons, including less chance of injury and enhanced performance. A skilled yoga instructor can help modify your practice to obtain proper alignment by adjusting your pose as needed. Yoga teachers are taught to recognize the frequent errors that beginners often make in their first few lessons. This degree of proficiency won't help you at home. Community. A fantastic way to meet others who have a similar interests to you at a yoga studio. They provide a variety of options for you to get in touch with others who are interested in yoga, health, and other holistic practices. You will engage with like-minded people who can encourage you on your path and provide you with guidance on issues like diet, meditation, and exercise. It makes it simpler to form friendships. Some organizations even offer off-site events, volunteer days, or retreats, relaxing and encouraging environment. Many studios are built and furnished to provide a soothing atmosphere for relaxing, unwinding, and recharging. When practicing in a yoga studio, you could find yourself to be more focused and less worried. You might value having a place where you can relax after a difficult day at work before going home. Motivation. You can stay inspired and motivated throughout your practice with help of your instructors and classmates. Being surrounded by encouragement and positive energy makes it much easier to receive feedback and move closer to your goals. In order to help improve your practice, instructors are easily accessible to answer questions and offer tips and advice. Lower chance of injury. If you practice without any kind of supervision, the chances of injury are a lot higher. In a studio environment, a teacher is constantly present to help you to achieve your poses safely and correctly. At home, however, it's up to you to make sure you're following a safe practice. It's wonderful to leave the house. Yoga studios are the ideal solution if you're looking for a method to be active without traveling too far from home. After a busy week at work, going to a class is a fantastic opportunity to get out of your house and spend some time away from family commitments. Additionally, it's a great chance to interact socially with others who share your objectives. Many studios offer special occasions, workshops, and retreats that let you spend more time outside while learning more about yoga and growing your knowledge. Which do you prefer, online or at home? So let me know in the comments. So let's recap. There are definitely some good and bad points about practicing yoga at home and in a studio. At home, you can choose when and what sort of yoga you want to do, but no one is there to check on you or give you support during your practice. Whereas at a yoga studio, you can get support and guidance as much as you like, but it can be expensive and it can use up a lot of time because of traveling. If you can do both, that's probably the best option. So you go to the studio to learn about the correct postures and get advice there, and then you can practice at home more frequently. And because you have that knowledge built up, it makes doing the online practice a bit easier and better to understand. And I can help you with your English yoga practice online. So if you want to make English yoga a habit, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Do you want to know how to breathe in a yoga class? So you should check out this video right here. It's definitely gonna help you.